Hello everyone, my name is Jaybird and welcome back to Everlasting Summer. Let's just jump on into it. Whee! The way back took less time as I tried to concentrate on rowing and ignoring everything else. My only wish was to get back alive, as the first trip hadn't gone without consequences, and now my hands started to hurt after only a few sweeps of the oars. Having tied up the boat, I fell to the ground with no energy left. Slavia and Lena leaned over me. You could have said something if it was so hard for you. Ah! Yes. Never mind, it's fine. I don't need arms. I'll just lie here for a bit and everything will be alright. Okay, then get those baskets to Olga Dmitrievna, please. We have something else to do. Yeah, sure. I was ready to agree with anything at that moment, just so I wouldn't have to get up. Slavia put the baskets full of strawberries next to me and headed to the square, happily chatting with Lena about something. The hardest part is done anyway. That's what I thought before I got up and took the baskets. After the rowing, they felt like cement bags, even while weighing barely more than a few kilograms each. So the trip to the camp leader's cabin took much longer than usual. I had to stop every 50 metres to have a rest. Metres. Once I finally made it, I put the baskets on the ground and sat on the deck chair with difficulty. Olga Dmitrievna! Olga Dmitrievna, I've got presents for you! It's called My Dick in a Box. Step 1. Cut a hole in the box. Step 2. Stick your dick in the box. Step 3. Make an open the box. Woo! There was no answer. Damn. I barely managed to get up and enter the cabin. There was nobody there. If you don't need them, it's up to you. I lay down on the deck chair and fell asleep. Holy sh... I had a weird dream about a strawberry race. Clearly. Epic thumbnail, guys. What? What? Oh. ¿Qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué es esta thing? I'm working on my Spanish, okay? I was rowing a boat with my last ounces of strength, trying to escape huge berries that were chasing me. My hands were failing me, and I could barely see anything because of the sweat covering my face. Also, your eyes, your hair covering your eyes. Blood was hammering in my temples, but the strawberries were getting closer. They were barring their teeth at me. Fuck. But wait, strawberries with teeth? Semyon! I woke up. Olga Dmitrievna was standing beside me, shaking my shoulder. Don't shake me! I see you got a rich harvest, didn't you? Yep, I tried my best. Thanks to the girls' help. Yeah. Okay, but that's not all! Seriously, I was just anticipating the lovely rest I was about to have. Do you even know what these strawberries are for? Are we gonna make a pie? Or, strawberry cheesecake? Not a clue. What an honest confession. Oh my god, we'll make a cake out of them! Oh my god, yes! I see. Well, that makes sense. To honor the miraculous rescue of Shurk. And it's all thanks to you! Yay! You're gonna make a cake for me? It was clear that getting the strawberries wasn't the last thing left to do. And why, please tell me, if I am such a hero, why do I have to organize a celebration in my name all by myself? Woo! That sounds like something I would do. Well, I guess. So, I have an important task for you. We are missing yeast, flour, and sugar. I'm sure you can get yeast from a very important place on your body, but okay. What? Olga Dimitrina has a yeast infection? What? I'm just kidding. Flour and sugar. And I need it all in the canteen before dinner. And those who will make the cake can't deal with it on their own somehow? I ask pitifully. Of course they can't. All of them are busy. And you are the only one in the whole camp who does nothing. While her words were partly true, that doesn't make it any easier for me now. Moreover, those words felt like a bullet to my head. So, write it down. You'll get yeast in the infirmary, flour in the library, and sugar in the clubhouse. Why is there flour in the library and sugar in the clubhouse? And why is there yeast in the infirmary? While we're at it. Wait up. I have no time. I'm in a hurry. Good luck. She smiled slightly and left. Of course, there are a lot of strange things in this camp, but yeast in the infirmary? Okay, I can deal with that, but flour in the library? And sugar? No, it's way beyond my comprehension! I spat on the floor. I don't want to, and I will not believe this. Tommy, just tell me you're pulling my leg. I would not be surprised if a crowd of fat green trolls would appear here right now beside me, with every one of them feeling obligated to laugh at me. So maybe to hell with this cake? I weighed my options for some time. Now, if such a major plan of Olga Dmitrievna's fell through, I'd be in for a world of hurt. And it would complicate both my life in the camp and my search for answers, which I've stopped for quite a while. It seems I have no choice. Okay, so I have to go to the library. Oh wait, where am I? Infirmary. I feel like I visited the infirmary too often recently. But what can I do? That's how things pan out. I sighed and knocked on the door. Come in, the nurse said with a trace of a sing-song accent. Oh god, hello nurse. Hello nurse! Good afternoon! Olga Dmitrievna has sent me to get some... I hesitated slightly. Yeast. Sure. She gave me a broad smile. Oh, I don't like that. Oh no, maybe I do. It's just that I don't have any. Pioneer. How so? She said that. Well, I had some, but now there's none left. I didn't even bother asking why she had it in the first place. Well, don't you worry. You can have some aspirin, for example. That could be of some use to me, actually. Where do I get it, then? I sighed. Take this! She opened the drawer and pulled out some kind of bottle. Ostankinsko was a well-known brand of cheap beer in USSR. I took a closer look. It was Ostankinsko beer. What's the matter? Beer is also a fermented product. She gave me a deep gaze. Nobody will even notice. She had a point, but everything just looked so grotesque to me that I couldn't find anything to say. Are you? You sure? Absolutely. Okay then. The bottle clearly wouldn't fit into the pocket of my shorts. Well, thanks, mumbled Charlie, leaving the infirmary. You can't... Well, I mean, I guess you can make a cake with beer, but, I mean, why would you? Well, beer certainly could replace yeast. Even my limited knowledge of chemistry and biology was enough to accept this. But generally walking around with this bottle in my hands looked like a silly idea to me, so I decided to bring it to Olga Dmitrievna's cabinet and hide it there. But I had to reach it somehow without anybody noticing the beer. I hid the bottle under my shirt. And everything would have been fine, but Slavia called out to me at the square. Actually, she sprang out from behind me so suddenly that I even gave a start. How's it going? What exactly? Your search for ingredients. Ah, so you know already. Yes, I do! Slavia smiled. It's going alright, I answered, trying not to give away my unrest. Or unease, I don't know what it said. And what do you have there? She pointed at the bottle sticking out from under my shirt. This. She got me! It's nothing. I blushed with a silly giggle. It's time to go! I was almost running, leaving the square with the puzzled Slavia behind. It's great that she is one of those people who don't ask unnecessary questions. But there are people in this camp who like nothing better than to poke their noses into other people's businesses. Passing the pioneers' cabins, I stumbled upon Uliana. What are you hiding there? Get away from me, small child. I hate you. She gave me one of her cheeky looks. I thought there was no point in denying anything, so I replied in a provocative manner. It's none of your business! I'm a cipher officer bearing a message to headquarters. That's certainly a big message. I was carrying the bottle at waist height, so I was slightly embarrassed. You want some help? I'll deal with it on my own! I walked past her confidently and proceeded on my way. To my surprise, she didn't say anything, nor tried to pursue me. There's nobody at Olga Dmitrievna's cabin, so I successfully managed to stuff the bottle under my bed. Once I got outside, I sighed with relief. Really, I couldn't believe that I would ever worry that much about a single bottle of beer! Like I was back in high school. It's a good thing it's safe now. Even if somebody finds it, I'll claim that it's not mine. I could always think of a suitable excuse for my enormous experience. Okay, let's go to the little library. If every other place on the cake ingredient list made at least some sense to me, then flour from the library made none. I thought hard about who would put it in the library and why, but couldn't find any sane explanation after all. Even Zhenya, the harsh nature. I'd better knock first. Open. Zhenya peered at me closely from behind her glasses. Ugh. What do you want? Don't think anything weird, but I didn't want to look like an idiot and decided to explain things carefully. I need some flour. Olga Dmitrievna said that it's here. I understand that it sounds strange to keep the flour in the library, but I was sent to you, and it's needed for a cake to celebrate Shurik's rescue. Yes, I have the flour. What's so strange about it? Zhenya replied with surprise. At that second, I felt like I'd been hit on the head with a heavy weight and lost the ability to understand anything at all. Flour in the library. Sure, what's so strange about it? We're in Wonderland. I'm Alice. Now I'm gonna eat that magic mushroom and I'll be back home. Hey! Yeah! What? I was daydreaming. Wait here, I'll be right back. She disappeared behind the bookshelves while I folded my hands and started waiting. A moment later, the sound of a trapdoor groaning on its hinges reached me. Hey, you need some help? I inquired loudly. I'll deal with it! Zhenya. Am I saying it right? Barked out to me. She seems to be in the basement, so I'll have to wait a little. Okie dokie. A few minutes passed, but Zhenya still hadn't returned. I was starting to get worried when the door was suddenly flung open and Alyssa came into the library. Oh no. Go away, thought! She looked surprised too, seeing me here. What are you doing here? Am I not allowed to be here? I said rudely to her. Alyssa was clearly a bit overwhelmed. What do I care? She snorted and headed to Zhenya's table. And why are you here then? Alyssa measured me with her eyes carefully and almost opened the mouth. The mouth! Which one? To say something. but then seemed to change her mind and turned away, hiding her hands behind her back. Turning a book? I blurted the first thing off the top of my head. It's none of your business, she replied with a hint of hesitation. What book is it? Alyssa was silent. Oh, come on, let me see it. I wonder what Miss High Voltage Keep Away reads. It's none of your business. Her voice was even less confident. Oh, okay, I don't insist or anything. In fact, I was quite interested to find out what Alyssa was reading. Moreover, I was quite amused to see a book in her hands. TV, movies, or a computer, if one were available here, all these things seemed to be much more appropriate entertainment for a girl like her. But she had a book instead. Tried to snatch the book out of Alyssa's hand. Stay on guard. I'm gonna try to do this! My curiosity won. I struck at the right moment when Alyssa was looking away from me and snatched the book. Ouch! She screamed. In the following second, her face took on such an expression that it made me question my decision. If I'm about to die, at least I will know what for. I held a copy of Gone with the Wind in my hands. That was the same book that Lennon was reading that evening on a bench. I was so astonished that I completely forgot about my imminent death. Is it interesting? Yeah, Alyssa answered without any enthusiasm, blushing. Okay then. I handed the book back to her. Alyssa threw it on the table and left the library quickly without looking at me. Oof. So human things aren't alien to her. In the end, she too is a girl. After a quick review of everything that just happened, I concluded that there was actually nothing that strange. Finally, Zhenya's deep groan rang out, reaching each and every corner of the library. Grab it! I passed by the bookshelves and beheld the perspiring librarian sitting near the trap door leading into the basement with a small sack next to her. Well, they might have some sort of a storehouse down there. Thanks! I took the sack and left the library. Thank goodness it wasn't too heavy, so I carried it down to Olga Dmitrievna's cabin without too much effort. And of course we had to go to the clubhouse. I'm gonna leave this off here. I'm tired. I have stuff to do. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Everlasting Summer and would like to see more of this game, then leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye!